Join. Good morning, students. After just your PT2 is over, and this is the first class after your periodic test 2. So before periodic test 2, I have covered the geometrical construction. So that I have not given your test because it is very difficult to conduct online test on geometrical construction. Okay, but I have taught it because it is very much required in class 9. So how to draw the quadrilateral using compass and ruler. Anyway, so today I am going to start a new chapter, that is Introduction to Graph. Okay, already you are acquainted with the graph. You have been doing it class 5 onward. So in class 6 you have done bar graph representation. Okay, and the pictograph representation, bar graph representation. Class 7 you have done bar graph. Okay, also side by side double bar graph. And class 8 you are going to learn something you have already learned about what bar graph, then double bar graph, histogram. Clear? So here two new thing you have to start. We'll come to know, that is line graph. How to represent line graph on the graph paper. This is the graph paper. Okay, this is the graph paper. How to represent line graph on the graph paper. Clear? So that I will cover. And one more thing is that plotting the points on the graph paper. This is the most important because it will be required in your class 9 and it will also be required in your class 10. And nobody will tell you separately the basic concept about the representation of points on the graph paper. Okay, that's why I'm requesting you minutely observe my class today. So before starting the line class, there are 3 exercises in this chapter. So I will start first exercise 2, that is 15.2. Exercise 15.2. 15.2 I will start first. After finishing I will come to 1, and 15.3 is the applications of this what do you say, graph, that means point, plotting point, line graph, and the this graph point of graph on the graph paper, coordinate, what do we say, I will come to know later on. Okay, so that on the graph paper, that application is given in exercise 15.3. Clear? It will require 3 class. Okay, I will try to cover in one day one exercise, and remaining part it will be as a homework. Clear? Suppose some of the different terminology you have to know to represent the points on the graph paper. So I am doing it. You will also, those who are having graph paper, you will follow. So suppose you have a graph paper. From the middle of the graph papers, the mark is a centimeter, not inch. Okay. Some of the graph papers are in inch. Some are centimeter. Centimeter is the best one. So at the middle of the graph paper, you will be doing like this. Okay. This one, the graph paper. This is, you see, graph paper.
Yes, sir.
So you have to mark at the center of the graph paper, centimeter wala, this, and this line is called x-axis. This x-axis, this side positive and this side negative. Why? This is y-axis. Above 0 it is above O it is positive, below O it is negative. So graph paper is divided like this way. Okay, we have to know this one has x-axis, this is y-axis. X-axis your right hand side positive, your left hand side negative. Okay, y-axis on the top of this intersection, top part is positive, bottom part is negative. Now how to maintain it? I'm just explaining it. And then you mark the centimeter 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it bold so that when counting the number digit, you can do it quickly. Okay, so you mark, this small mark will be there, centimeter scale, small mark will be there. Okay, this way you have to mark. Clear? So now I am showing it some terminology. You have to write down. So this axis is called x axis. X axis. Okay. X axis. This is this side is positive, and x dash. X axis. This is x axis. This side is negative, dash, x dash. Y axis, this is, top part is what? Positive, and bottom part y axis, bottom part is negative. Both the axes are intersecting at a point. This is what? 0. That position is of x axis and y axis, starting point 0. So this position, so this is called origin. Mark it. So point of intersection of x axis and y axis. X axis and y axis, the position is, we can mark it as x axis, y axis, starting from 0. Okay, O, point of intersection is O. Here both are in 0, 0, starting from here. Origin, its another name is origin. Point of intersection of x axis, y axis, origin. Point of intersection of x axis, another name is abscissa. ABSCISSA, abscissa. Y axis, another name is ordinate. Ordinate. Please note down. Class 9 में जाकर कोई नहीं बोलेगा. You have to pick up quickly. X axis is called abscissa. Enter x axis is abscissa. Y axis is called ordinate. Point of intersection of x axis and y axis is called origin. And coordinate. Coordinate means what? Coordinate. Suppose this is a point, say M. M is a point on the Cartesian plane. Why it is called Cartesian plane? Because the paper is marked, cut into centimeter and millimeter also. Entire nested, entire sheet is nested with millimeter and centimeter. That's why it is Cartesian plane. Okay. So suppose I have to measure the distance of M from the origin. यहीं से ये कितने दूर है? Okay. I have to measure the distance. So to measure the distance, we have to first move parallel to this. This is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter. Here also 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bottom also 1, 2, 3. I am marking it because in my board it is not marked. Okay, but in your graph paper it is already marked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the marking. So now suppose I have to measure the distance of the point M from the origin. This is called what? Coordinate. Coordinate of M is what will be this? 1, 2. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So M will be what? 2, 4. That means it is 2 centimeter from the x-axis and 4 centimeter away from the y-axis. How to count? You have to count first horizontally. First point always will be for x-axis and second point always will be for y-axis. Okay, so how to count? Point is here, drop the perpendicular line, it is matching with 2, 1, 2, and drop the perpendicular line here, it is matching with 4. So coordinate of point M is 2, 4. 2, 4. So what is called coordinate then? Coordinate is a what? The measure of any point, okay, on the Cartesian plane from its origin. From origin, the distance of any point on the Cartesian plane, this is called origin. One more thing we have to, that means coordinate is what? Coordinate. Coordinate. Write down. Coordinate is what? Coordinate is distance of any point from its origin. From the origin of the Cartesian plane or origin, distance of a point from origin. Can you see this writing part? Can you see, all of you? Distance of a point from origin. That distance is called coordinate. Coordinate. So first, this is the introductory part. Until unless you are not acquainted with the graph paper, we cannot find out. Now in your syllabus, what I have noticed, only they are considering the one quadrant. So when we draw, this x-axis and y-axis drawing on the graph paper is divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3 part. So this part is called the what? Both points x-axis and y-axis both are positive. This is called first quadrant. First quadrant. Q-U-A-D-R-A-N-T. Can you first quadrant? Is it visible to your screen? Is it visible?
No, sir.
Quadrant. Horizontally place karo. Place your mobile horizontally. First quadrant. Clear? This is the first quadrant. And this axis is the minus plus. This is the second quadrant. Second quadrant. Q-U-A-D-R-A-N-T. Quadrant. Second quadrant. Okay? That means x is negative. So we have to move this side. First, if x is negative, we have to move this side. If x positive, we have to move this side. If y positive, we have to move upward direction. If y is negative, we have to move downward direction. Understood my point? So this second quadrant is for negative positive. That means minus plus. And this is the third quadrant. Both x-axis and y-axis both are having negative part. That is third quadrant. Third quadrant. Please note down initial part because this will be a part of MCQ. This is the part of MCQ. Okay? This is the part of MCQ. Now this part, I'm rubbing it. Have you written this part? Otherwise, I am recording it. I will send the record afterward, but not now. You have to squeeze. Size is big. So this is plus minus. This quadrant is for plus minus. That means x will be positive, y will be negative. First, you have to move x-axis positive direction. This is x-axis positive direction. This is y-axis negative direction. This is x-axis negative direction. Y-axis positive direction. Y-axis negative direction. So this quadrant, to locate any points lying on this quadrant, we have to first move x positive direction, then below negative direction. So this is called fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Q-U-A-D-R-A-N-T. Fourth quadrant. Please write down very important parts I have mentioned here. X-axis and y-axis intersecting at a point. X-axis and y-axis. So I'm showing you, suppose this is your graph paper, x-axis and y-axis intersecting at O. Clear? So this one, if we move this direction, positive. If we move this direction, negative. If we move upward direction, positive. If we move downward direction, negative. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this box, this part is the first quadrant. Here x and y both are positive. This quadrant is the second quadrant. Each part is called quadrant. Okay. When you divide this way, your Cartesian plane, your graph paper is divided into four part. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay. So now the value of this point here, x and y both will be positive. Okay, both will be positive. In this second quadrant, if we move this direction first, then negative, and if we move upward direction, positive. So this quadrant is for what? Negative and positive. Second quadrant is minus plus. I have written minus plus. You see, second quadrant is minus plus. Okay. Third quadrant. This is the third quadrant. Here x and y both are negative. Minus minus. This is third quadrant. And this one is fourth quadrant. X and y both should x is positive, y is negative. Fourth quadrant. You see on your graph paper, fourth quadrant. Okay. Fourth quadrant is there. First quadrant positive, plus plus. First quadrant plus plus. Second quadrant minus plus. Third quadrant minus minus. Fourth quadrant plus minus. This is most important part of your the representation of point on the graph paper. Most, if you don't know in which quadrant the points will locate, then it will be valueless. So I am showing that part also. Just I am rubbing it and I will ask question. Okay. Ordinate this origin. Oh, this is fourth quadrant. Plus minus. Okay. Third quadrant. Now, suppose where I will show here, I am giving you some points. P minus 3 minus 4, Q minus always plus 4 minus 2, then B number, point C value is 6, 7, D its value is find minus say 5 minus 5 minus 5 plus 4. Okay. Now, students, you all please listen. Tell me, a point P, its value is minus 3 and minus 4. In which quadrant it will fall? It will fall in which quadrant?
Sir, in the third.
Tell me louder.
Third quadrant.
Sir, third
Third quadrant. This quadrant is the third quadrant. That means this point will locate in third quadrant. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
now Q, point Q, its value is 4, positive 4, negative 2, minus 2.
Sir, it will locate in second quadrant.
Second quadrant किसने बोला? Second
fourth
quadrant is for
quadrant.
minus plus. It falls in fourth quadrant. It falls in fourth quadrant. Okay, positive, negative, positive, negative.
Yes, sir.
Fourth quadrant.
Okay, sir.
Now, point C, both the value positive, 6, 7. Where it
Sir,
will
it will locate in first quadrant. First quadrant.
first quadrant. So first quadrant in your book, whatever the examples given, all are locating in first quadrant. But I will not give you that way because in class 9th nobody will explain this part again. Okay, so you have to know here positive and negative and mix all sort of the type of points you have to acquainted with. Otherwise, class 9th में जाकर problem होगा. Whatever the exercise questions are there, all are locating on the first quadrant because all are positive. Okay. Now
Yes.
some C का क्वेश्चन दे रहा हूँ. Suppose A B C D E. E is a point. Its value is मान लो -3 0. बताओ where it will locate -3 0. In
Sir,
which
it will locate in
quadrant?
second quadrant.
Huh?
Second quadrant.
Second.
Second quadrant.
Tell me
Second.
again.
Sir, second quadrant.
How? How it will be second quadrant? Explain.
Because sir, there is minus and plus. Minus plus.
Plus.
The minus
0
plus.
is positive. 0 is positive. Then how can you say it is in second quadrant? Tell me. All of you, I am asking to all of you. Abhigyan, present is you are present.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me in which quadrant it falls. Gaurav. Gaurav.
Yes, sir.
In which
Yes, sir.
quadrant it
Sir.
falls?
Can I?
Yes,
Sir,
tell me.
The third quadrant, sir, because
Sir, third quadrant.
Third quadrant is for minus minus. You see,
yes, sir.
x is
Because 0 is a negative.
negative. 0 is neither negative nor positive. Then where it will fall?
Sir, in the second quadrant, because 0 is bigger than negative.
Sir, it will not be referred.
Then tell me the answer. Guess. It is your new chapter, new topic. Already, that's why I have started this exercise first. Okay? So now listen, all of you. I'm answering for all of you. So -3 and 0 will locate on the axis only. In which axis? -3 means 1, 2, 3 and 0 means y is not moving. Not neither up nor down. So it lies 1, 2, 3 here. It will lie on x-axis, negative directions. Here the position of -3, -3, 0. Understood my point? Everybody clear?
So that means it will not.
Similarly, you tell me, question number D I am giving you. Suppose 7, 0. 7 0. Where it will fall?
Sir, it will fall on the x.
Will fall on positive side of x-axis.
Yeah, it's 100% correct. 100% correct. So your value is 7 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and y is not moving, so it is falling on the x-axis in positive side. Understood my point? Same way, suppose one point is say E का point F number point देता हूँ. Suppose F point is located, its coordinate. When we find out the coordinate, means always it has two value. One value is for x-axis, other value is for y-axis. Say x-axis is 0, y-axis is मान लो -4. Where it will locate?
Sir, it will be
It
located
will locate in y-axis. It is negative side of y-axis.
sir.
Negative side of y.
Abhigyan,
Sir, me. Sir.
Abhigyan, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the answer. Where it will locate?
So which one?
This one. 0 -4.
Sir, it will not fall in any axis.
Not fall in any
Sir,
axis. Acha,
sir,
Gaurav, my question to Gaurav.
Yes, sir.
Where it
Yes,
is
sir.
located? 0 minus 4.
Sir, sir, it will locate in.
Answer
sir,
quickly.
can
Time
I,
is running
sir,
out.
may I?
Sir,
Sir,
it
may I?
fall in
Acha,
fourth
bolo.
axis.
Where
Sir,
it
may
will
I?
located?
Fourth axis.
Tell me.
Sir, may I?
The
Anyone?
fourth axis.
Anyone tell me
Sir,
the
it-
answer.
Sir, may
It
I?
will fall on the negative side of
Yes,
y-axis.
sir, it will.
Negative part of y-axis.
Y-axis.
You see, x is 0 means x neither moving right side nor moving left side. Understood? That means x is here only. Okay? And y is downward direction since it is negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is locating this point. F is locating here only. That means it is on the negative part of y-axis. Clear? Now
Yes,
another question. Suppose G point located 0, 0. Tell me where it locates.
Sir, it will locate,
Coordinate.
not locate on any axis.
Sir, origin.
Origin.
Sir, origin.
Sir, origin.
Who said origin?
Sir,
Who said origin?
Sir, I said origin.
Name bolo. Your name?
Sir, Nishad.
Huh?
Sir, Nishad.
Nishad, you are 100% correct. Okay? Nishad, you are correct. When 0, 0 means x and y not moving, it is locating at origin. Okay? It is locating at origin where the 2 points are meeting. Clear? So, what we have discussed? First, Cartesian plane. It is segmented or marked as centimeter scale. From the middle, I have drawn one line which is refers to y-axis, and this is x-axis. Clear? Now the terminology. When we draw x-axis, y-axis, your Cartesian plane is divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called first quadrant. Both value x and y positive. This is second quadrant. X is negative, y is positive. This is third quadrant. X and y both are negative. This is fourth quadrant. X is positive, y is negative. Okay? Now, the name of the x-axis is called abscissa. ABSCISSA. This type of question is for MCQ. I will say MCQ question. X-axis is also called as dash. abscissa. Port please note down. क्योंकि क्लासरूम से भी कुछ क्वेश्चन होता है. And y-axis is called ordinate. ORDINATE. Y-axis is called ordinate. And the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. And another is the coordinate. Coordinate means, what is called coordinate? The coordinate is the distance of any point on a Cartesian plane from its origin. Distance of any point on a Cartesian plane from its origin. That point is called what? Coordinate. Coordinate. इसलिए एयरफोर्स में देखोगे, जो नेवल में देखोगे, कई भी कुछ को वो लोग मिसाइल जब छोड़ने का पहले कोऑर्डिनेट बताओ. So geographically coordinate is marked. Our earth, you also this vertical line and horizontal line. Okay? Is total part is segmented and it is totally regulated by this Google Earth. Okay? So अगर किसी point location कहाँ पर मिसाइल दागना है, so first you have to find out the coordinate of that position. कहाँ पर मैं particularly that coordinate set करके अगर fire करेगा, without fail the missile will hit that target. Understood? Coordinate is very very important for Air Force and Naval distance. आर्मी में भी यूज होता है. आर्मी एयरफोर्स नेवी के लिए कोऑर्डिनेट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. ओके, अर्थ का जो कोऑर्डिनेट है इट इज मार्क्ड विद द गूगल अर्थ, एंड व्हेन मिसाइल इज शूट फ्रॉम कैनन, सो इट विल गाइडेड बाय दिस कोऑर्डिनेट। गूगल अर्थ के साथ वो गाइडेड करके पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन में वो हिट करेगा ही करेगा विदाउट फेल। अगर रास्ता में अगर कोई एंटी या मिसाइल अगर आएगा, पेट्रोटिक मिसाइल, तो वो रास्ता में उसको डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते, लेकिन विदाउट डिस्ट्रॉइंग, अगर डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं हुआ तो पर्टिकुलर सेम पॉइंट में उसको हिट करेगा। आर यू क्लियर? एनी डाउट? Now, thereafter I have discussed some of the points location on x-axis and y-axis. Clear? x-axis and y-axis में कौन होगा? x-axis में होगा ना y-axis में होगा? You have to discuss. You have to locate it. And I told you in your book it is given only positive. That is, they are discussing about the first quadrant only. But here I have discussed first, second, third, fourth, all, and points also, plotting the points on the graph paper. Okay, I am doing now for plotting the points on the graph paper. Plot the points on the graph. Do you have the graph paper right now in front of you? Do
No,
you have
sir.
graph paper?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now I
No,
am
sir.
giving the
Sir,
points.
actually, I have a graph copy.
If you don't
Yes,
have,
sir.
so still your ruled paper जो है ना, उसको सेंटर से ऐसे बनाओ और ऐसे बनाओ, and equally take equal segments. Suppose these are the centimeter. Each part is centimeter.
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
And then
Sir.
I'm giving points. You have to locate on the graph paper. How to locate?
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
Yes.
sir, do all this chapter in the graph copy, or we need to cut this page and stick it in a math copy?
Huh. After doing this work, you cut it and paste on your maths notebook. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now plot the points. Plot the points. Okay. So now I'm giving you one. A point A. It's this one is the 3 and this one is the 4. B point lies -6, -3. C point lies, I'm just showing the question. I'm not plotting here. You will plot C 3 -3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. D 0 -4. Okay. E -2 -5. F 0 0. G 4 -5. Now plot the points on the graph paper. Plot the points. This is 1 point. This is 1 point. This is 1 point. So you have to locate on the graph paper. Plot it. Those who are having graph paper, you will do it on the graph paper. Those who don't have, अपना पेपर को मार्क करो, काटो and उसको शो करो. Clear? So I'm giving answer also. A is what? -3 and +4. So -3 +4 means x-axis will be negative 1, 2, 3, and +4 means positive 1, 2, 3, 4. So they will be meeting here. This point. This point is for -3 +4. Okay. Same next is B. B is -6 -3. So we have to count negative -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and -3 means bottom. 1, 2, 3. Here. Here is the position of -3 plus this. Clear? Now next point is 3 -3. X is positive. That means 1, 2, 3. And negative 1, 2, 3. This is the position of C point. -3 +3 -3. +3 -3 is for fourth quadrant. Next one D is 0 minus 4. 0. This is the 0. X is 0. Minus 4 is bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the position of D. Here is the position of D. Understood? So D point lies on the y negative part. Clear?